A few other important points about the addressing of the letter. If the referring doctor that is being dictated is not absolutely clear, what you can do is you can search using first name only, then you can put a percentage sign in the last name box to bring up all the different alternatives. That will indicate to you, or that might give you a better idea as to what the doctor is saying. You can then find the correctly formatted entry, or if the entry has not been formatted, you can then format the entry. So as I indicated previously, another clue to looking for the formatted entry is to put doctor in front of the first name and then have a look. You might then find that the letter is being addressed to Dr. Mark Borman. You can see that this is a correctly formatted entry because the suburb is already being capitalized. You can then select Dr. Mark Borkman. Please make sure the greeting is correct. Make sure that the primary associate box is ticked. It's being addressed to Mark Borkman as primary addressee. Let's say, for example, this doctor wishes to copy the patient, Harold Smith, on the correspondence. There is an icon here, you can see, which says Create Associate from the Patient. If you click that, you can see that Harold Smith drops down into this box. To correctly format Harold Smith, please add the correct salutation, Mr. Harold Smith. Make sure that the greeting is correct. Make sure that the address is stacked from line 3 up to line 1. Make sure that the suburb is correctly capitalized and that you add in the state. We do not need to tick the primary associate box because in this case it's not being addressed to the patient, just being CC'd to the patient. You click OK and you will see the correctly formatted entry below. Make sure you delete the original entry. The next thing to note is once you have reviewed the medical typing instructions, you may see something that resembles this. Dr. Barry is a registrar for Dr. Peter Sestouli. That means that, and this usually happens with registrars, this means that the letter needs to be co-signed by Dr. Peter Sestouli because you can see the dictating clinician is Simone Barry. To add a co-signer, please use this box. What you can do is drop down the list of all the various co-signers, and these will usually be indicated in the medical typing instructions, or it will be dictated by the doctor. For example, Simone Barry may say, dictating a letter of Harold Smith on behalf of Peter Sestouli. Select his name and press enter to make sure that Peter Sestouli drops in to the correct area in the authorization box.